This following critical incident briefing is intended to provide you with information about a recent incident which resulted in a deputy-involved shooting. This briefing has been prepared so that you may have a better understanding of the circumstances which led to the use of force. As a part of this briefing, you may be shown photographs of the scene and the evidence involved, both surveillance video and body-worn camera video, and additional information relevant to the event. We hope this provides you with a better understanding of what occurred, based on what we know as of this moment. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department conducts very thorough use of force investigations. Every deputy-involved shooting is a traumatic event for all involved. Each deputy-involved shooting is reviewed by independent investigative agencies to ensure compliance with the law and Sheriff's Department policy. Even as the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department conducts its own investigation, investigators and attorneys with the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office conduct their own independent review when someone is struck by gunfire. These investigations typically require multiple witness interviews, review of video footage, and analysis of significant amounts of forensic evidence. We are in the very early stages of this investigation. Our understanding of the incident may change as additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We do not draw conclusions about whether the involved department members acted consistent with the law, our policies, and our training until all the facts are known and the entire investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing. When a law enforcement officer uses force to effect an arrest of a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. This incident began on June 12, 2020 at approximately 4:20 p.m. when a carjacking occurred in the city of Southgate in Los Angeles County. During the carjacking, two male Hispanic adults stole a black Dodge Charger at gunpoint from the victim. Another male Hispanic adult drove the getaway car from the scene of the robbery. At approximately 9 p.m., a sergeant from the California Highway Patrol was alerted to the stolen Dodge Charger and began following it on the northbound 14 freeway near Sierra Highway. That single highway patrol officer was joined by a sheriff's helicopter who requested assistance from patrol units from Palmdale Station.
SCC, it's Air 29. Can you give me the patch, please?
Air 29, you're on the patch, go.
It's Palmdale units. We have a 215 vehicles exiting 14 northbound at Sierra Highway. That blue Charger. I got one CHP that's not in pursuit, but he's following him. Can I get units starting to roll this way? At least 2 or 3, code 3.
266 and 1.
And 266 and 1, a secondary unit to respond northbound 14 at the Sierra Highway exit.
262, about 1 to 2.
And 262 and 1, and a third unit and 1 or less. Was there a third Palmdale unit to respond?
263.
And 263. At this time, I have 262, 262, and 263 responding.
Information was relayed to the patrol units that two of the occupants of the Dodge Charger were armed with both a rifle and a handgun.
This car is known to have a rifle with the passenger and a handgun with the driver. That was information from Southgate and the victim to CHP.
Timber, and again, Palmdale units be advised, passenger possibly with a rifle and a driver with a handgun. Was there a SAM unit responding?
Ground units from Palmdale Station joined the highway patrolman near Crown Valley Road as a Dodge Charger attempted to flee on the northbound 14 freeway and a pursuit was initiated. The vehicle pursuit on Interstate 14 lasted approximately 20 miles as the vehicle exited the highway at Palmdale Boulevard and traveled east until it crashed at the intersection with 20th Street East. The three men in the stolen Dodge Charger were all armed with firearms as they ran from the vehicle after the collision. They each ran through the parking lot at 38360 20th Street East, Palmdale. 19-year-old Anthony Cardoza, a resident of Los Angeles, tripped and fell as he ran from the vehicle while armed with a semi-automatic shotgun. He was immediately taken into custody without incident by officers from the California Highway Patrol. The other two males were each armed with handguns as they continued running from law enforcement through the parking lot. Tony Rocha Lugo, a 25-year-old resident of Los Angeles, fired 7 shots at pursuing deputies from a .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol. 2 deputies and a highway patrol officer returned fire. Lugo was struck by the gunfire and fell to the ground. A total of 38 rounds were fired. Ranfir Pina, a 38-year-old resident of Los Angeles, was apprehended in the parking lot after he stumbled, fell, and dropped his .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol. Tony Rocha Lugo was treated at the scene by law enforcement until Los Angeles County Fire Department paramedics arrived at the scene and provided emergency medical treatment. He sustained gunshot wounds to the head, torso, and extremities and was transported to Antelope Valley Hospital, where he later died as a result of his injuries. No law enforcement officers or other civilians were injured in the incident. Detectives recovered Anthony Cardoza's Heckler & Koch Benelli 12-gauge semi-automatic shotgun loaded with 6 live rounds. Ranfir Pina's Norinco Arms .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun loaded with 6 live rounds. And Tony Lugo's Glock .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun with 7 expended .45 caliber shell casings. Anthony Cardoza had numerous previous criminal convictions, including assault with a deadly weapon, drug and weapons offenses, and car theft. He was ultimately charged with assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer and possession of a firearm by a felon, resulting from his actions in this incident. He is awaiting trial. Ranfir Pina had numerous previous criminal convictions, including drug and weapons charges and robbery. He was on federal probation at the time of the incident. He was ultimately charged with assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer, carjacking, and possession of a firearm by a felon, resulting from his actions in this incident. He is awaiting trial. Tony Rocha Lugo had numerous previous criminal convictions, including robbery, assault, carjacking, and firearms violations. He was killed during this incident. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has begun a thorough and in-depth investigation. Homicide investigators will continue to investigate this incident by completing additional interviews, examining additional evidence and toxicology results, and completing forensic reviews of the involved evidence. When completed, the facts of the investigation will be presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office Justice System Integrity Division for review and a determination whether the force used was within the law. Following the District Attorney's review, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Internal Affairs Bureau will complete an administrative investigation of the incident. The Internal Affairs Bureau will present the case to the Executive Force Review Committee, which will evaluate the performance of the deputies and determine if their tactics and use of deadly force were within policy and met the high standards of the Sheriff's Department. On behalf of Sheriff Alex Villanueva, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is appreciative of your interest and understanding in this incident.